Dishies, welcome back to Dot Likes Red, where I like to share with you vintage kitchen and home items that I've thrifted for resale or collecting myself, or generally just sharing with others who appreciate the beauty in ordinary things, especially when they're a little bit older and remind us of a time that we just can't quite grasp, but we can grasp things like mugs and dishes and makes us happy and think of other times. Not that these times are not happy, it's just different, and things have a special appeal when we used to see them in Grandma's house or Nana's house or Auntie's house. Anyway, I took you along shopping with me to have a bad shop along with me to my local Goodwill, which I hadn't been for a couple weeks. And last time I had gone, they had lowered their prices, and I still found the items to be really well priced. So I didn't, even though they've done away with their 50% off days, their tags are now 25% off. I feel like they kind of lowered their prices to reflect that. So I had a good time shopping there. I didn't find too many things. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a little challenge for myself, you know, about buying things and see if I can really kind of find some specific things and be a challenge to kind of stick with that. So more about that later in a future video, but let's just jump right into this small little haul. Well, the first thing that I found, I think these might have even been the first thing I put in my shopping cart, were these very cute mid-century mugs. They're, I don't know if you would call them a beer mug or a beer stein. They remind me of when I was a kid and I had a Snoopy root beer mug, and I loved it. And they remind me of that. They're kind of that same size. They have on it camping and barbecue images. These types of transfers were really, really popular in the 50s. And I just love them. I looked as hard as I could for that L on the bottom because, as we all know, Libby Glass Company made so many fun glasses like this. I mean, there's a really cool website. I can't think of the name of it offhand, but I'll put it in the description notes where you can just look through their old catalogs, and it's not even their entire collection of the things they made. Anyway, these were 99 cents each, as you can see. There were 6 or 8 of them. I can't remember. I tried to pick out 4. One had a pretty big crack in it, so I did away with that one. And then I was trying to just grab another one. Unfortunately, I grabbed one that had some wear off the decals. So I think there's one more. There's the cracked one, and I think there's one more good one there. So I'm gonna go back and see if I can find that. But they're still really super cute. They do have some wear on the bottom to, you know, a little scratching for sliding across tables and whatnot, maybe picnic tables, to show that they were used. But they're really in really good condition, and I couldn't find any information about them on my quick search, but I'll see if I can find out more. Love them. They're really great, and with summer just around the corner, in my mind, someone will really enjoy those. This I just had to pick up. I don't know why. My mom had one of these, that's why, and I think, and at first I thought, oh, maybe this is actually hers, but I think hers was in worse condition than this. I think there was some melting involved to the plastic. This is a Tupperware, and I know my mom had it in the 70s and 80s. It's a wet dry measure. One side you would use for dry measure, one side for liquid measure. It's got the markings on both sides. This one is faded, but it's still perfectly usable. So I don't know, my sister's birthday's coming up. Maybe I'll send that off to her, give her a laugh. Anyway, I could probably get, I don't know, about anywhere from like $10 for that, include shipping if I decided to sell it. Then I also found these Style Craft mugs. These were made in Japan, mid-century, stacking mugs. I think we've all kind of seen these. Oops. There it is, Style Craft. There's a little, that chip is just on the bottom. It really doesn't show on the front. A lot of stackable mugs, you'll find they're chipped around the bottom corners there. These are actually in really good condition. Oh, look, someone's vintage coffee is still in there. Really cute. So I have a white one and a yellow one. I think they came also in orange and green, blue. There were lots of different colors and designs on these. Really cute. I paid, oh, I went against my rule. I went against my rule of 99 cents for mugs. At the Goodwill, they mark them $1.39 if they think they're special, and I'll sometimes pay that if I found two, so that was really good. The other mug I found caught my eye. Remind me of some of the Otagiri style stoneware mugs from the 70s and 80s. This one, it just struck me because we're about to do our voting here in California on March 3rd, the primary. I hope everyone gets out and votes, and this just reminded me of that. And with all the things in the news right now for our country, it's just I think it's a really exciting time. I'm feeling very patriotic. So I really like this. When in trouble, delegate. When in doubt, give advice. I can't say that that works for me, but maybe it works for you. And the images on both sides. And the eagle's got kind of a nice little shimmery gold. It's not marked on the bottom, but I feel like these are very similar to made in Japan mugs that you can find like this. 99 cents, so that fits my rule, so I got it. This I kind of picked up at the last minute. It's a frame. It's HL British registered design, and I just thought it really worked well. You can see these online, and they don't sell for very much, but I could probably get $5 to $10 for this one. British registered design. It's plastic with this little MDF board on it and the little screws that you can turn to keep the frame in place. I kind of like that. Made in Hong Kong. It's made to look like a little worn wood. That's kind of nice. I'll probably keep that. This little cruet I got for my daughter. She came and took one from me to put some oil in, and the one she took from me doesn't hold much at all. Not that this one does, but it might hold a little bit more, so I don't know. She might like that. This one I think is a hand-blown piece. You can kind of see where it twisted off the rod there. I don't know anything about it. It's in really nice shape. There's not a lot of seams. It's a well-made piece. It's without the stopper. I still have the stoppers I bought from the Catholic thrift store a couple weeks ago. But she would use it with an olive oil spout, like that one there. So I'm not sure what will happen with that. And while I was in the mood for that, I saw these lovely Falstaff oil and vinegar set. They're a really nice size, and these are probably from their 1970s line, Yorktown, I think it was called. I'm not sure. But definitely probably from the from the 70s. You can find other Falstaff things with this kind of writing on it and design, stoneware. Well made, American pottery by Falstaff. These were $1.99 each, but they were 25% off. The green, there's your mark, the little castle. Yep. Yeah, so I paid about, just under $3 for the both of them. And I could probably get 20 to 25 for the pair, and include free shipping in that. And I just wanted to show you that I bought a lid. Yes, I was there in the lids, and I found this little lid, and this is a Pyrex lid, And this is a Pyro Ray, the Mexican Pyrex, I've heard it called. I had that. It doesn't have, their designs are not on both sides. It's really nice quality and it's so cute. I have a casserole for sale on my Dot Likes Red Etsy shop, which there's also links to my shops in the description box below. And I thought I would throw this in with that if anyone ever buys it. It's been sitting there for a while, but it's so cute. The casserole is cute. This little thing is cute. So I made some herbed yogurt and put it in there. It's not an exact fit, but you can also turn it, you know, it's one of those lids where it's a little deeper on one side, so you can turn it around and it'll fit that way as well. But that herbed yogurt that I made, I'm trying to, after Valentine's Day, I ate so much candy and my body is just crying for something that is good for it. So I've been making some food out of this book, which I bought for my son, the Complete Vegetarian Cookbook. There's some really great recipes in here. So I made the herbed yogurt and I made, oh gosh, what was it called? It was called cauliflower biryani. Let's see if I can find a picture of it. I don't know which one it was. There it is. Really good. Cauliflower and some jalapeno, some saffron. And you can see you put the yogurt on top. That's basmati rice. The cauliflower you roast. It's got ginger and cilantro and mint in there. It's supposed to have raisins, but I knew my family would freak out if I put raisins, so I didn't. Well, that's all I have for you today. I'm so happy that you stopped by. Please comment and let me know what you're rescuing from the thrift shops this week and how the prices are and what you're finding interesting. So, ta for now.